Hey guys, welcome back to the no jet engine playthrough in Aviassembly. Today we're flying our Delta Wing plane back to our starter area, or this bit right here, so that we can actually modify it to carry some heavier loads. Although actually, maybe we don't want to do that first. I think the first thing that I'm going to do is remove this engine down here and replace it with two electric ones. Okay, coming in, yes, landed, very nice. Let's go ahead and edit the plane, and we are going to be removing this guy. What we're going to be doing instead is adding two more of those engines. In fact, it might be kind of cool to have it like up here, slightly behind this one. Yeah, and then maybe another one as well. Oh, we can't actually afford two. That's fine. So what we'll do is we'll turn this one around. There we go. We're going to move it this way. I'm going to move it down and in. There we go. And this one's going to be a push prop as well. There we go. So we're fully electric again. And that's fine. Okay, cool. The main reason I'm just doing that is so that we can actually do our first mission. I'm also going to add a big battery, just so that we definitely don't run out of electricity. There we go. Alright, cool. So, our first mission today is to actually deliver 10 glass and 1 steel. We're also going to be flying out here so that we can grab the fish that is necessary as well. But first of all, let's go to the factory and make sure we can do this mission first. Alright, I'm coming in. There we go. So, what we need to do is refuel. We also need to load cargo. I need 10 of these, please. There we go, 10 of these. Now that we've loaded up with this, we're actually going to fly in a straight line. Oh, can I not actually get into the air with this? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, we broke 8 of the glass. Okay, turn around. We need to get more of it. I can't be breaking all of the glass on takeoff. Okay, so since it's fragile, we're actually going to take off in this direction, which is something that I wouldn't normally do because it's actually away from where we want to go. However, I feel like we've actually got so much electricity in this thing that we can actually do it fine. We're just going to fly out in this direction, see if we can find some scrap, and we're going to have to land at this airport as well. Because I need to know what they want. I think it's some fish. Pretty sure it's fish anyway. And then I think after that they want some lumber, but I actually can't remember. So let's go in for a landing over here. We're not timed just yet, so don't worry about it just yet. And here we go. Oh! There's a little bit of a tap down, but that's fine. So finally, someone found us. We got stranded here. Can you bring us some food? Okay, what do they need? Or what do they want? They want fish and crab. Okay. I don't know if I can even do that mission, but we're going to try our best. So, let's go ahead and... Oh, no. Come on, please say I can take off without destroying all of the glass. Ooh, yeah, okay, we did it. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and see if we can do that mission on the way back, I think. Okay guys, I found some scrap on the way over. This is good. This is good news. Realistically, actually, I have loads of scrap right now, so I could do loads of different things. However, I feel like this plane is actually pretty good right now, so we're just going to use this as long as we can. Obviously, whoa, we're going to have to change it up to transport the steel. Oh no, to transport the stone, because the stone is actually very big. So we're going to have a bigger plane for that, but that's okay. So, refuel. Let's turn ourselves around, and we're going to be flying out in this direction to do the mission. They still need, what, some steel, but these guys need 2 fish and 3 crab. Okay, refuel. Oh. Okay, I got it. Take off. I don't think we're going to have the speed for this, but I'm trying my best. Come on. 7 kilometers away. We're only halfway done on here. Is this something that needs jets? I'm not sure. I know the one from getting to this island to the desert is something that we're not really going to be able to do with props, but fortunately for us, that isn't a mission we have to do. Yeah, it isn't. Alright, come on. Come on, there's a big hill in the way. That's a bit annoying. Go around it. Here we go. Here we go. Cut the throttle. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Land. Ah, it won't land. Yes! Thank you for the fish. Here's 305 coins. Did I manage to deliver the crab as well? Thank you for the crab. Oh, we did it! Yes! All in one mission. Amazing. All in one flight, I mean. That is excellent. Yes, thank you for the supplies. Here's 25 scrap. Woo! Yeah, we're doing it. Okay, we could use even more food. Can you deliver? Oh, bugger off. They want 5 crab and 2 fruit. The fruit might be a challenge. It is all the way down there. Oh. Okay, well, let's go ahead and let's grab this stuff first. Okay, the steel. We'll deliver the steel, and then we'll do this mission. And we'll get it successfully done. We have to carry 5 crab. That's okay. Okay, so, I believe the steel is going to be a bit of a challenge in terms of taking off, but let's see. So, steel, it weighs 15. That is quite heavy. We're going to take off in this direction, just so that we don't run into any problems in terms of pitch. And there we go, we're in the air. Yeah, so as long as we can actually, like, ramp off something, this thing can fly with a pretty decent load in it. But the thing is, we don't have the capacity to carry the stone. And I believe the stone actually weighs a lot too, so that's another note. But yeah, let's go ahead and deliver the steel. We'll then deliver crabs up to here, and then we'll try the fruit mission. But the fruit mission might be kind of challenging. Okay, coming in again. Yeah, cut the throttle. Excellent. Our electricity goes back up every time we land. So that's pretty nice. Although, to be fair, every time you land, you get given the option to refuel anyway, so it doesn't really matter. We don't really need these solar panels right now, is what I'm trying to say. 40 scrap. We're up to over 100 scrap. We should really have retractable land gear on this, etc., etc. But to be honest, we'll get that on our next plane anyway. Alright, let's turn sideways. We need to land with the crab. Yes. Okay. Here we go. Load cargo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. That's the max amount I can even carry anyway. We're in the air. Fly. Come on. Speed and power. I don't think we're going to get there in time. Although we did it before, so we must be able to do it again. Right? That's how this works. Alright, zoom around this corner. Yes. We're up to 200 speeds. Come on. 210, 220. Keep flying. We only have like less than half the time. 240. Oh no. Oh no. Still 2 clicks away. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, drift it around this corner. Throttle down. Get us on the ground. Twist it sideways. No, we're still going too fast on landing. Still going too fast on landing. We need to try that again. Alright, refuel. We'll try one more time. You know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to add another engine while I can. So this engine is going to go on here. I want to be able to click it, but I can't. So it is what it is. There we go. We got another engine on here, and it's in the same place as the other ones. Let's go. Oh, this is so much faster. Yeah, okay. Hopefully this will be able to deliver the crabs then. I'm sure it will. Okay, so we're here. We have 4 electric engines. We're gonna load up our 5 crab, and we're going. This is it, okay? We've got so much electricity that actually this is fine. I feel like we're gonna have to use electric engines more. The big batteries give us so much electricity. The engines themselves actually generate electricity, which is kind of crazy, but yes. Woo! There we go. Also, instead of solar panels, we could get those wind turbine things, and they work incredibly well as well, apparently. Which is another interesting thing. But yeah, we have just less than half the time now, and we've already made it here. Yeah. Alright, twist it. There we go. Try and get us on the ground before anything bad happens. There we go. Thank you for the crab. 935 coins for that. Beautiful. Okay, now we have to do the fruit. And then we have to do the stone, and that is our last mission, I think. Unless... And there is a big unless here. Oh. Can we even do this? It's 16 away. Oh, that's quite far. I don't know if this plane will be able to do this mission. We'll try it once. Okay, it's 2 fruits. That's how many fruit we need to take. Fruit? I don't know, is it 70 seconds? 70 seconds. Alright, here we go. 70 seconds to deliver the fruit. I don't know if we're going to be able to do this. This plane does get up to a decent speed of like 400. But I'm not sure. I think it is still a bit of a challenge. We're going to climb to an altitude where it's easier to go as well. Yeah. We're about half... Oh, actually, we're still over halfway in terms of time. We're going 350 speed. Okay. Halfway there now, and actually we are about halfway in terms of this as well. And we're going faster every second, so yeah, we will actually be able to make this. That is amazing. It's actually so good. Yep, here we go. And then I think these guys want lumber, right? I could be wrong. I could be wrong. All right, here we go. Get us on the ground. We got loads of time. We got loads of time. Here we go. Boop. Landed. Very nice. Thank you for the fruit. Here's 660 coins. Awesome. Yes. We got so much money now. This is awesome. Thank you for the supplies. Here's 30 scrap. Oh, we got so much scrap as well. We can unlock loads of things. Okay. They don't want anything else. So our last mission today then is to deliver 1 stone. Okay, this is where we get to build the plane. All right, guys, here we go. So cockpit, we're going to go with the big one. That gives us 60 space. We're then going to be adding this guy. Obviously, we need to carry 300, which, to be totally honest with you guys, is quite a lot. We're going to shove this guy on the back, and we're going to make it smaller as it goes backwards. So kind of like this, and also like that. There we go. Okay, let's go ahead and raise this up to there. Very nice. And then I'm going to just extend this until it's 300. There we go, 300. Okay, so far so good. We're now going to go to wings. And in fact, actually, we should be able to research the bigger ones, right? The bigger delta wings. So let's go to research. Yep, there's the wing right there. 20. Unlock. Excellent. We don't need the jet wings. We don't need those. The bigger cockpit, I guess we could use, but we're not going to do that either just yet. I'm going to unlock this, and that's fine. So this actually allows for 0.3 electric generation, which is slightly more than the solar panel. But I guess it has drag on it. I don't know. Anyway, that's all fine. We're also going to get landing gear, because that's important too. Retractable landing gear is awesome. We're going to unlock all of that, and that's fine. Okay, good. Yeah. So realistically, in this situation, I could actually delete this, and we could go with... Oh, no. I can't actually bring it back. That's fine. So shove this back on here. I thought we'd unlock the bigger cockpit, but we hadn't. Yeah, that's my bad. Okay, bring this forwards to here. Shove this guy in the back. Send it backwards. And squidge it. There we go. Nice. Move it upwards to there-ish. And then send it this way until it's like 300. There. Okay, right. Cool. So now we need the big delta wings. Those are going to be added to here, and we're going to have a bunch of them. They only cost 250, so actually we can have loads on here. Essentially, what I'm going to do is add them until they get back to about here, but they're going to be merged with each other. This will give us a hell of a lot of lift, and that's a good thing. All right, there we go. All right, keep it going. Keep it going. There we go. Excellent. Nice. And what I think I want to do, actually, is add one of these to the end of there, like what I did last time. And I want that to be shoved inwards just a tiny bit as well. And forwards a tiny bit. And then I need another one here just to make this fit. So delta wing goes on there. Shove this forwards to here, kind of like this. And there we go. Huge delta wings. We still have loads of money, so this is okay. We're going to go ahead and shove electric engines on here. And I think I want quite a few of them. What I'm going to do is actually add a pod. Alright, we're going to have a pod of electric engines. Let's go ahead and move this down. It does increase the drag, but that's okay. Shove that on there, shove this guy in here. But what we'll do is we'll do this one to a point, pretty much. And then we actually need this to be slightly smaller from here. So do this. And then we'll do the same here. Bosh. And this. Bosh. Excellent. Okay. Electric engines. Where you at? There they are. Oh, they're even smaller than that. Yikes. All right. There we go. There we go. This guy. This one. Yep. There we go. Awesome. And what we'll do, actually, is we're going to shove this guy in here. We're going to bring it forwards loads. And I'm going to shove that on there. Okay. We're then going to go to electric engines. And we're going to shove loads of them actually on here. So that guy goes on. Shove it in. There we go. I want it to be like somewhat lined up. That would be great. So that's 4 electric engines so far. I want more. I want like 6. Oh, that'll do. I can't. I need to be able to click on that though. Oh, did I do it? No. I need to. Oh, that's it, right? Yeah, there we go. So this one, invert, awesome. I'm gonna have to do the same thing with this guy, invert. There we go. So we got 6 electric engines. I think that's fine. We've now got our center of gravity right there. What I'm gonna do is add a bunch of these guys on the back end. So we got those guys to begin with. We're gonna shove 2 more right next to these, pretty much. And I guess 2 more. Oh, I can't afford that. How expensive are these? 500. 500. Yikes. Okay. Well, maybe we go with less of those then. Okay. And then we shove like maybe one of these guys on the front, or maybe even 2. How expensive are these? 300. Nah, let's go with one of these on the front. There we go. I'm gonna move it upwards so that it's actually in there. I'm gonna bring it forwards and upwards. There we go. Okay, that's excellent. We're missing some things though, and some of those things are actually big batteries. So we're gonna shove 2 of these guys on here, move them inwards. And then I can't quite afford another one, so we'll actually put on some small ones. How expensive are these? 250? I can only afford one of those. But, idea. Idea indeed. Let's get rid of that really quickly. Do this. Oh, that really messes with things. That really messes with things. There we go. Okay, so we've done that. And what that means is that we can add more batteries. There we go. We can add another one of these. And hopefully that's enough to actually run this thing. It's going to be expensive, and that's fine. Let's just see what happens. Okay, as long as it can get in the air off the bat, that's fine. There we go. Landing gear up. It disappears. Excellent. This thing is sick. I would have loved to have added a tail thingamabobby right here, a tail fin. But honestly, what we've got here is cool. Oh, you know what we're missing? We're missing parachutes. We don't have any parachutes. So landing might actually be a bit of an issue. Uh-oh. Yeah, we're coming in quite hot. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Reverse. Reverse. Okay, well, we landed. Not very well, but we landed. Okay, refuel, load cargo, stone. It should be able to take off easy, I think. Yeah, we got so much lift. This thing's crazy. We're using quite a lot of electricity, though, this time. But again, that's actually fine, because we only have to do a small hop. And this one isn't even timed. So, it's fine. Completely fine. Here we go. Fly over here. We're actually going to cut the throttle early, so that we slow down quicker. That would be good. And then I can turn into it, and we can land, and that would be awesome. Here we go, turning in. Yep. Okay, and land. Yeah. Our wheels could have been further out as well. I know a few of you guys really want my wheels on the wings, but it is what it is. We've built a thing, and it actually works out fine. There we go. 958, awesome. You should go to the desert. Nice, yes. We can actually complete it now. If we go to the desert, we can actually complete the game. Do I want to do that? I don't know. Alright, well anyway, since we've actually completed this island, I'm going to end this video here. Thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one, where we fly all the way out to... Where's the desert? Wherever the desert is, we'll fly there. Oh wait, when did these guys need this? Oh man, alright, well we'll do that next time as well. Deliver 4 lumber, 2 copper, and 2 steel. We'll be able to do that next time. Anyway, for now, thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you next time. Goodbye.